Hello and welcome. In this edition of our MediSprout app demo series, you'll discover how easy it is to add personnel and patients to your organization. You'll also see that when patients are allowed to help manage their data, information accuracy goes up and administrative overhead goes down. Here's how it works. Sign in using your email and password. If you have multiple profiles, you'll see these options and select Medical Personnel. Next, select the organization or department for which you're adding patients or personnel. Patients are added automatically to your organization's records when a visit is scheduled, but you can also add patients through Settings on the menu on the left. Then click the tab Manage Patients. Here, you'll see a profile of all the patients who are affiliated with your organization. Patients also have access to their accounts and can help keep their information current. Updates patients make are reflected in your view as well, another step toward patient control data. If you want to add a patient, simply click the Add Patient button at the top right and complete the fields. Name, email address, cell phone number, and date of birth. Click Save, and the patient will then get an invite to activate their account, at which time they'll be linked to your organization. They can now edit their accounts and add information like an applicable pronoun. Anytime you have questions about adding patient information or how this program works, just click the question mark icon at the top of the page to see a helpful walkthrough. To exit out of the walkthrough, just click the X. From this page, at the top, you can search patients in the search bar. You can filter patients as well. You can also execute many other functions. We want to ensure you have a clear and relevant view of your patient profiles. Again, anytime a patient updates their profile, it will be reflected here. You'll always have the most relevant and current information, and you'll have it with less work. Similarly, we've made adding personnel to your organization intuitive and easy. Go to the menu under Settings again and click Manage Personnel. Note that you have the walkthrough option here too at the top with the question mark icon. The profile at the top shows you the number of personnel in your organization. In this case, it's 2. It shows you a breakdown of personnel by role, and it offers the ability to search and filter personnel. You can view personnel details at any time by clicking the 3 dots to the right side of the personnel list. Here is where you can add or edit roles as needed. To add new personnel, click the Add Personnel button at the top right and complete the fields. You also assign them a role based on their function in your practice. You can choose all 3 or any combination of these 3 roles. In this case, we're going to give them all 3. If a provider role is assigned, you can select the specialty as well. You can select up to 3 in total. When you're done, you click Add, and with that, the new employee will receive an invitation to sign in to the MediSprout tool, an important part of their onboarding process. Until they sign in and accept the conditions of use, their status will be listed as pending, as it is here. Once they do accept, new personnel can log in and start performing any functions associated with the role they've been assigned. To ensure everyone is identified in their preferred manner, the new employee can add pronouns that apply to them as well. We want to make sure your organization is in sync with the way your providers and your patients operate. We're also working to ensure that data is centered around patients and that providers and staff don't have to work so hard for basic information that's important to care. Ultimately, we're building a single ecosystem where patients, providers, and organizations can interact with less friction and more respect. Thanks very much for watching. Reach out to MediSprout anytime you have a question or comment. We'd love to hear from you.